guys. Today we're going to talk about the captain and the set pieces takers of the team. How should you choose them? Let's start with the captain. Let's see what the user guide says about it. Here, the best captain has high routine and superior hidden skills, specifically low aggression, with good or better leadership and professionalism. Of course, you can only learn these hidden skills through scouting. So that's it, not complicated. The captain needs high routine, leadership and professionalism, and low aggression. Let's see a player's profile for an example. This guy is currently my captain. He is the best one for the position inside my team. As you can see, he has high routine. I have players with higher routine than him, but they don't have the other good skills. If you want to know more about routine, there is a video I made a while ago, which will be here in the cards. You can check it out. The other skills, the leadership, professionalism, and aggression, you can find them out but through scouting. Okay, here I can come to his scout reports. Okay, and I can find out. Also, I have a video about scouting too, if you want to know more about scouts. It's in the cards here for you. Let me see which of these scouts tell me about the psychological skills. Yeah, this one. He tells me that this player's leadership ability is 5 in 5, so he's has the maximum on it. Okay, he also has good professionalism, 4 in 5, and he's not aggressive, which means 1 in 5. Okay, so he's very good for captain. He's just not perfect because he's not 5 by 5 here, and he doesn't have 99.9 routine, which would make him perfect for the role. But he's very good for this. Other possibility you have is by revealing his hidden skills. But to do this, you need to spend pro days. I don't remember how many. I think it's 2 pro days if you want to get these skills from one of your players. And here I can see the professionalism with a better precision, 16 over 20, okay? Here I see in a 20 scale, while before through the scouts, I see only in a 5 level scale. Okay, and I see that his aggression is low, 3 by 20. The leadership I cannot see here, so for the leadership I have to scout the player anyway. Okay, I talk more about it in a video I made a while ago, talking about everything in this page. If you wanna check it out, it's in the cards too. When you have a good captain who is suitable for this role, your team is supposed to play better on the field. But as far as I know, there are no equations to precisely measure the influence of the captain on your team's performance. One more thing is that an aggressive captain will make your team get more yellow and red cards. Okay, so if the guy has good leadership and professionalism, you can put him as a captain. But if the aggression is low, no, he is high. If it's low, it's good. If it's high, your team will get more cards. Now let's talk about the set pieces takers. Let's see what the user guide says about it. Here, matches in TM include three types of set pieces: corners, free kicks, and penalties. The most important skill for all set pieces specialists is set pieces. Technique is also important, but less so. In addition to these primary skills, players taking corners should have good crossing. Free kick specialists should have strong long shot skills. And those brave souls taking the kick from the penalty spot should have good finishing. So basically, all the set pieces takers should have good set pieces. Then they should also have good technique, preferably. And if they are taking corners, they should have crossing. If they are taking free kicks, they should have long shots. And if they are taking penalties, they should have finishing. It's also simple, okay? Let me show you my set pieces takers. For my free kicks and penalties, I use this guy. Let me show you. Look, he has 19 in set pieces, 20 in long shots, 17 technique. So he's good for free kicks, and for penalties, he has 20 in finishing too, okay? And here I'm considering his natural skills. If I add a routine, he will have even more than that, okay? So he's good for the role. And for corner kicks, for corners he's not good because he has only 15 in crossing. I could use him, but I have better ones, so I use this guy. He has 19 in crossing and 19 in technique, and 16 in set pieces. His set pieces is not that good, but he is the best one for this role on my team. He also has good routing, so his skills are higher than that, actually. In order to choose who are your captain and set pieces taker, you have to go to the tactics page. Let's go there. Here on the right side, you can see the captain, the corner kick taker, the penalty taker, and the free kick taker. Then you can change if you want by dragging the players there. Okay. There are some scripts that help you choose your captain and your set pieces taker. I have one in this page that I will show you. If you don't know what scripts are or you want to know more about it, check the video you see in the cards now. Let me activate my script. I showed it to you before on a video, on two videos I think. I have to reload the page, as you know. After the script's loaded, you see like this. You see the routing line sharing. Here my formation is like this. There is one guy missing here because he's suspended. The game automatically removes him from here. But later I have to fix it before my next match. Down here you can see a lot of information that I'm not going to talk about now. And you also see who are your best captains and set piece taker. Okay. Here they see two things for captain because they use two different methods. Both methods consider the leadership as the primary skills, but one method considers routine and aggression more important than professionalism, and the other one considers professionalism more important. Okay, so it gives different weights to the secondary skills. And for the free kick takers, they show me who's the best free kick taker, the best penalty taker, and the best corner kick taker. Okay, this phase here doesn't mean much. It just shows that this guy is out of his position. He's improvised. But it's okay in his case because he has 19 adaptability. That's why I use him there. There is also other script that tells you about it. I'm in my captain's profile again, which is this one. I showed you already. This one about rating R5. It shows you here about the set pieces. And he has this information. If I go to the other guy's profile, I will see that this will be higher because this guy is not such a good set pieces taker. That he's low here. But for captain, he's better. Here, you see the two methods, like before. This script has a lot of information, so I should definitely make a video about it, telling what each of these mean. I think the other script is easier for you to find out the who's the best captain, as you can simply come here and see the symbol. The best is if your captain has both of these. He's the best in both aspects, okay? If he is the best only one of them, then you have to decide whether you want to consider routine and aggression more important or professionalism more important. My captains usually have the two, but if I had to choose, I would give more importance to aggression in order for my team not to get many cards. In case your captain or set piece taker is sent off, injured, or substituted, the assistant manager selects a well suited player for that role from the players on the field. Players on the bench are not considered. It will not necessarily be the best, but they will choose one of the best players for the role. Okay? So if your captain is sent off, for example, they will pick other player on the field. Not necessarily the best, but someone who has reasonable skills for the position. The same applies if you choose a captain or set pieces taker who's on the bench. They cannot do that from the bench. Then the game will select one of the players on the field. That's all for this video, guys. If you have questions, write them down below. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. See you soon.